Right, left, right, left hook. Leave the back vulnerable, and kick! Whew, that's enough exercise for this month. It's a good thing I maintain a diet of bottled water and cigarettes. Or else, who knows what my figure would be like.
Oh, driving in the car is fun. Going to a drone factory, what will we see? A dead body maybe, nothing to fear, it's just the third case this year. What did you think of that, Inspector?
That was really something special. You still haven't told me the details of this case, though.
I just did. Were you not listening?
I may have tuned out due to the fact that you've been singing for the past 2.5 hours.
I'm just trying to build up our energy for the case. If you don't appreciate my singing, I can just turn on some music.
Thank you.
This is the only song on here. We've reached our destination, the drone factory. What's a drone anyway? It sounds like some kind of pastry. Or maybe I'm thinking of scones. I didn't eat breakfast after all.
Next time, I'm riding with you guys.
Welcome, welcome. I trust you got here safely.
He did it.
What do you mean?
If I've learned anything from Scooby-Doo, it's that you pick someone randomly and hope you get it right.
And if you look up to your left, you'll see our very safe, facilities. Probably just a prank. There's only one actual human in there and he just presses buttons. I think his name was Stanley or something.
I'm important.
I assure you, this is a very safe factory.
Except for those 3 deaths. Now then, we should probably examine the body. See? I'm helping the case. I am doing shit for this case. The shit of this case is being done by me! Okay, now it's starting to sound weird.
Yes, that was quite odd. Anyway, here's a hologram of the dead body for your viewing pleasure. Yes, I know. Not as good as the real thing. Though I have to say I am impressed with the quality these days. I mean, look at that blood! Red as a new wagon.
Now it's time for me to do all the work. So, did anybody have a grudge against the suspect?
Probably not.
What about the drone that went out of control? It wasn't a yes or no question.
I doubt it.
Oh boy.
Here are the records with all of our employee psychopath levels. Good, good. Now then, can you get them all out here so we can check their psychopath levels ourselves? What, you don't trust me? Well, it's like my mother always said. If more than 3 people have been murdered in their place of business, don't trust them. There you go, bringing that up again.
All right, get your Dominator, so you can help me with this case.
I thought they didn't work here.
Kagari.
Radio waves are blocked here, so the Dominators don't work.
Kagari! Don't get involved with this bet. This is between me and the girl.
Man, this is kinda awkward. No service!
No service?
How's the investigation going so far?
The files you gave us were a little off. Since when are adequate and good enough psychopath colors?
Of course they're colors. You're just pronouncing them wrong. It's adequate and good enough. French, you see.
Your psychopath level is adequate. Oh, guys, stop.
Yeah, and, your hair. It's weird. The bangs.
Bangs. What's going on over there?
What do you mean?
That doesn't seem healthy for a psychopath.
What doesn't?
Forget this. Let me help you up.
Helping him up? Like with a boner?
Boner!
Jesus Christ, look at all these colors! Alright, so everything seems to be in order except this guy. His psychopath was cloudiest before the latest death, but then improved right afterwards.
Maybe he's sucking their souls out and absorbing their psychopath levels. Woo!
Now's not the time to joke, Kagari. This is serious, not only because of the deaths, but because this case perfectly highlights today's social issues. Everybody picks on the little guy until he snaps. Then who gets punished? The little guy. Nobody cares about him. Then he just gets thrown away as trash along with everybody else in this messed up world.
What the
Sorry about that, Inspector. The lack of technology is starting to get to me.
I can see that. So, what do we do now? I think it's safe to assume this guy's behind the murders.
Don't worry, I've got a plan.
We're not really going to use a 200-meter noose to hang the criminal from the roof, right?
It's gotta be flashy, you know? Even if he's not the one who did it, his death will send a message to whoever did.
There are so many things wrong with... I can't...
Of course not. They're communication cables so we can transfer the waves to use our dominators inside.
Which, by the way, are very hard to get untangled.
I'll lure the suspect out onto the main floor. Then we'll just paralyze him and we'll be done with it.
I made it so much worse.
Why, hello, you hot chunk of man. You want to come back to my place for a little fun? I really love a man in a jumpsuit. Just kidding. You're all ugly and I would never do such things with you.
What the hell was that?
I saw him checking out my ass earlier.
I meant the last part.
Oh, by making him mad, we'll see if he tries to kill us and find out if he's behind the murders.
Hey, that's actually pretty smart.
Break my heart, will you? Well, how about I break your sternum?
Or is it?
We should probably go to the entrance now.
Just a few more minutes!
So many sets of stairs.
Kogami!
You have the right to remain silent. Don't move!
Can you please take care of the robot?
Well, that was a whole lot of fun.
Ugh.
As I feel